just wanna ride my bike, yeah. I'm just sick of always watching the news. I just wanna go outside, yeah. Spend a weekend way up top with a view.
Hey, what is up, everybody? You're listening to another episode of The Rim Break, where the goal of this podcast is to press on the brakes on life a little and appreciate some of the businesses around us. I'm your host, Albert, and I am on my bicycle right now. We are inside in the trainer because it is raining outside. It's real cold outside there too, so we're sticking to indoors today. So we're going to learn about the business theory, management side of MIR. So we're going to dig deep into management, sustainability, company culture. It was pretty hard to find a lot of that stuff on for this startup because it's so young. So I just kind of just researched some cool stuff, and we're just going to go from there. So a quick recap of what MIR is. MIR is a fitness MIR. A tech company. They're involved with content creation as well. MIR brings the boutique fitness studio experience right in the comfort of your own home. So, the name of it, probably because of the product, it is made out of a mirror fitted with an LCD screen, a camera, some microphones, and some speakers. They want you to see yourself and that body positivity while working hard with others at the same time. It's a clean and minimal aesthetic. It's taken over Instagram. Many of the early adopters are celebrities like Alicia Keys, Reese Witherspoon, and Ellen DeGeneres. They're all pretty busy people, and they probably don't want the attention that they bring when they go to the gym. So I think it's a pretty good alternative for them. The mirror is gaining a lot of attention. There's buyers in all of the 50 states. California is leading that market, and even luxury hotels are installing the mirrors in their suites. Some company culture, leadership. Again, we have Bryn Putnam as the CEO and founder. The business model that they follow is a direct-to-consumer, so you can purchase it online, and they'll send it to your doorstep. So Bryn Putnam is a very strong leader. She's not afraid of challenges or challenging the status quo. Some examples are she was substituting moves, in particular the lunge, that she felt was more effective than traditional bar methods. And a bar method gym is, for those who don't know, is it's like those gyms with the mirrors and the wooden bars next to it. It's like those studio type rooms. And Bryn started the refined method. You can learn more about that on the last episode, 11.0. And she was adamant about the benefits of the lunge, and finally got some recognition from sports scientists and professional trainers like Mike Boyle. So a quick summary of the refined method. It is a fitness studio that started inside of a church using easily packable, mountable fitness equipment made from sailing pulleys and tracks. And these materials of choice were because of her husband. Her husband, Lowell Putnam, had grown up sailing, so there's some inspiration there. And as a new mother to a small child, she didn't want any large fitness equipment taking up a lot of the space in her living room, and this was where the entrepreneur spirit and Putnam started to burn. And the answer was right in front of her the whole time, because Putnam was a dancer and she was a ballet and also a trainer for most of her adult career. She was around mirrors a large part of that time. And then she conducted surveys with her refined members on how to improve, and the mirror was a win. They liked it because of the instant feedback. Another interesting thing that I found from one of my sources was that Putnam was also wearing Allbirds shoes. Allbirds was the last business I researched, and I was really happy when I read that. Putnam is a very strong leader, and with the company going this fast, this is a much needed attribute. So there's not much to be found for the Mirror team or the company culture, probably because it's a startup and they have a pretty small team. So just some recent news. They did receive $13 million in funding a year ago. Lots of popular celebrities are using and trying out the Mirror. Just a lot of growth happening in a young startup. Some key company issues, some issues I could see in the future is a crowded market space. Now that is more businesses. Well, I'm getting a little tripped up here, but businesses can see that they can profit from this $32 billion fitness industry. So more people want to play in this game because it's such a big ocean. And I'm definitely expecting a lot of high-tech fitness equipment accompanied with a live streaming subscription to start rising and to see this as a trend in the future. And but with this rising competition, businesses are forced to change and differentiate themselves from the rest, whether that is pricing, low cost versus a premium pricing, or uniqueness. Is this guided for a larger audience versus a smaller, more private community? So yeah, there's a lot that these businesses can, a lot of niches that these businesses can fulfill. And some customer experiences. I can't afford one of these right now. It's pretty expensive at $1,500, so I decided to read a review online. I stumbled upon a CNET review. This is a technology website that reviews tech products, so it did seem pretty fitting. And here's what I found good about the Mirror. So it's pretty immersive, or a lot more immersive than just putting up a YouTube video. The trainers can call your name out while you're doing a live class to help motivate you. There's a variety of different classes and different skill levels. It adapts your workouts from injuries, comes with a Bluetooth heart rate monitor to display stats on the screen while working out, and it also comes with 6 resistant bands for different workouts. Areas to improve on. There's no Android app, so this is a huge market that they can tap once their Android app is ready. There's no third-party support for a Fitbit or apps like MyFitnessPal. No assistants like Google Assistant or Siri or Alexa. From a tech perspective, this could be a huge market for developers. They could make news and weather apps, reminders, play podcasts, all that fun stuff. If this were an open source platform, they could really be the next screen that we use every day. So like when it's not in use, it could be a mirror and a reminder, and just it's like useful tasks, task manager, helper. Yeah, it could be a cool tool aside from being a fitness mirror and a regular plain mirror. So this is super cool. And the pricing is, as I said earlier, $1,500 or $14.95 per mirror and $39 a month for the subscription. That's a bit expensive, but doing some research with other mirrors that size, and they are about $1,000 for, I think it was a 32-inch smart mirror, but that was for the bathroom, and there was no live streaming with that. So different market. Some sustainability. We can jump into the people, planet, and profit. So it's a pretty small startup. You can't really find much on their sustainability efforts, but we can find a way to implement mirror with people, planet, and profit. So some ways that the mirror can help with people is trying to reach out to younger teens who are struggling with how they look. Maybe implement a program to show that our actions and how we treat others is more important than our outer appearances. Some sustainability efforts that could be used are that if a mirror breaks, you could potentially send it back, or just purchase separate parts and just replace the parts that need fixing. And profit, it does seem like this can be a profitable business, but it's going to go down to who can differentiate themselves from the rest. Some other ideas and some potential questions to think about were the pricing. So it's a pretty high price, and does the materials and production costs actually align with the cost of the mirror? So yeah, $1,500 is expensive, and it's basically just a smart TV / monitor with a mirror instead of a glass finish. But we also have to account the tech side of things, the content creation side of the business, the app that needs to be developed and updated. So there's more costs to that. Professional trainers, live streaming, packaging, customer service, delivery. Yeah, there's a lot of different costs. And we have to remember that it's all proprietary material, software, and content. So yeah, it really is just more than a mirror, and there's a lot of different costs. And you just want to be a profitable business, so you have to make it worth your time to starting and running this business. And gym memberships are not cheap either. So some ranging from around $20 to $100 plus each month. So the lump sum cost of a mirror might scare away some people, but if you can afford it and you actually use it, you'll probably be getting your money's worth. And this lump sum cost can also be broken down into monthly payments as low as $164 a month. The mirror is also selling more than that. It's really an experience. No one has taken this approach on the home fitness equipment industry. Let's talk about the pricing and how high it is. I don't really think that it's too high, but you don't want to undercharge your product or your customers, because you're going to stress yourself out on the business side of things, and you're not going to bring an exclusive premium experience for the person. And is this pricing? Is a lot of it just profit, or is the mirror, or how is the mirror reacting to their new competitors like the Peloton? But I don't think that they're making like that much profit. But I mean, it's a privately traded company, so we won't be able to know. But I think that mirror is just staying in their own lane. They don't really, like, they see the Peloton and all those other popular fitness tech services out there too, but they're just staying in their own lane. I think they found their 1,000 true fans, and they will continue to have success if they follow that. And what I'm referring to with the 1,000 true fans is an article by Kevin Kelly. This pertains to some creators out there or mostly creators, but it can be applied to different things.